Episode of Dies in Your House. We're going to keep it under 3 minutes. Today was not just another Manic Monday. It was the day that Section 740 of the Constitution was enacted. They enacted martial law in Washington, D.C. As you know, Washington, D.C. is not a state, so they don't have a governor that could stand up and be like, hey, don't do that. Besides the fact that crime in D.C. is at its lowest it's been in decades. But the people that live in Washington, D.C., for the most part, are not fans of Donald Trump and do not support his policies. So therefore, let's call in the military, just like they did in California. So from what we're hearing, there's hundreds of military workers doing clerical work during their shift because, the crime they came to stop is not actually there. I seriously haven't even seen a story on DC. The last crime that happened in DC was Joe Biden's granddaughter or something got carjacked. But if you're calling in the National Guard to Washington, D.C. to distract from the fact that you were regularly inside 13-year-old girls, I mean, let's call it like it is. Let's call it like it is. This whole thing, this martial law distraction, is just to distract from the fact that Donald Trump was inside 13-year-old girls on a regular basis. Whether it was with Epstein or Diddy or whoever the fuck else creepy fucking rich people he knows. The last song that New York City had that was an official summer song was the one where Donald Trump was in the Epstein files and he was having sex with 13-year-old girls on a regular basis, and therefore they decided to enact martial law on Washington, D.C. As much as it's a distraction, we have to realize that it's also real. It's really happening. It's not like, he said this. No, this is actually happening. This is not a normal Monday. You cannot go on social media and post regular stuff and, what's going on with... No, you can't do that. There's two sides here. There's right and wrong. If you support what's going on, if you support the direct orders that are coming out of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, you're a fucking fascist. And if you're enabling fascists, guess what? That's just as bad as being a fascist. Those who enable are just as evil as the enablers.